crime.
Do you have your ID?
Do you have reasonable? If you have that, I'll give you everything you want.
Do you have your ID? I just gave you my ID. So,
I don't answer questions.
So why don't you give me your ID?
I don't answer questions.
Okay, why don't you give me your ID?
You mean she is not in full uniform? She has it on her phone. So what? I can get anything on my phone.
She has her badge, her name.
I don't care. She should have her badge around.
No, you stopped me. No license.
You jumped out and stopped me.
No, I said, show me your driver's license.
You jumped out and stopped me.
I said, show me your ID.
Imagine being stopped by the police and asked to show your ID. Yet, you haven't committed any crime. Your instincts tell you something isn't right, but the officer insists. This is where knowing your rights makes all the difference. In today's video, we witness another case of an officer demanding identification without reasonable suspicion and a citizen standing firm on their constitutional rights. Will the officer back down, or will this escalate into an unlawful detainment? Stay tuned.
Is it civil or is it criminal?
Listen to what he's telling you. You violated City Code Ordinance 14-2 because of the use of the bullhorn, okay? You can stand out here and talk all you want and use your sign, do whatever you want, but you can't use the bullhorn. It's in the statute right here, 14-2. So, he's asking you for an ID. Do you have one or not?
I have a question before I present any ID. Is it a criminal offense or is it a civil offense?
It's a City Code violation.
And is that civil or criminal? It's a simple question. Civil?
It's a
civil? Thank you. So it's not criminal. That means I've not committed a crime. So what is your reasonable cause sufficient for the ID then?
Let me explain to you.
Wait, didn't we talk on when?
No, I've never talked to you.
No, not you then. I don't know who it was.
So civilly, okay, it rules that you have to abate it, which means cease it. Okay?
Correct.
So if we have to come out here again, you're getting a $100 fine.
Okay.
And if you refuse to stop the bullhorn, you will be arrested for obstruction.
Obstruction?
Yes.
But it's protesting. You can't make...
No, ceasing, no. It'd be ceasing the orders. We respect your protest right.
Clearly not. But when the pro-choicers were out here, you didn't but give them this.
That's not true. I was not even here for that.
A bunch of y'all's chief was out here.
Listen, Lewis.
Davis, I believe.
Lewis.
How do you know my name?
Because I know you from 2 weeks ago when you were here, or 3.
So I thought we didn't talk though.
I didn't talk, but I'm paid to know people, okay? So I know who you are because we have to address complaints we receive.
So if you know who I am, then why are you asking me for my ID?
Because I don't know who you are.
Oh, he just said it.
I don't remember your full name. I just remember somebody's first name. That's it. Okay. We respect your ability to protest.
Clearly.
We respect your sign. We respect that. Okay. The thing is, when we get a complaint and the use of the bullhorn, and then we witnessed it, we had to do it.
The pro-choices were out here 2 weeks ago with bullhorns.
I can't address that, sir.
Oh, but you won't give them a noise ordinance when they are making a crap ton of noise, but I have to get addressed.
Well, do you understand the 14-2?
But why didn't... So this is malicious. This is malicious.
Lewis, look, Google City of Punta Gorda ordinances, look that up and you'll see it.
It's clearly unconstitutional. And
Do you have an ID on you or not?
What's the crime I committed? What crime did I commit?
You do not have an ID on you?
I didn't say that. Don't put words in my mouth. What crime did I commit?
Are you going to provide an ID?
What crime did I commit? Answer me what crime I committed, and I'll present an ID. If you can say at Florida statute that I have violated,
Lewis,
which is a crime,
you have violated.
it's civil. That's civil, correct?
Lewis? Okay, so is speeding. Okay.
Traffic is different from civil.
Lewis, they're both civil. Okay. All right, we're done. Okay. You understand that the bullhorn is not longer allowed use. Okay. If you want to fight it in the code board. Okay.
The kangaroo court, right?
It's up to you. All right. Have a good day. You confirm?
Nope, because I didn't commit any crime.
Lewis, have a good day.
Committed no crime.
Hey, talk to your buddy. I'm trying. He wants to talk to you.
Okay, and he can wait, and I'll address him.
Lewis, we agree with good discord. Okay.
Clearly not. I have the right to protest.
Can you just listen to me? Okay. This has nothing to do with your sign or your ability to protest.
Clearly it does, because I'm using this as an instrument of protest. True or not true?
No.
So I'm not using this to protest. I'm not using this to get my message, right?
Okay. Unless you get a permit from the city for that.
So I have to have a permit to exercise a constitutional right.
No, to use a bullhorn to disrupt other people.
You mean she is not in full uniform?
She has it on her phone.
So what? I can get anything on my phone.
She has her badge, her name.
I don't care. She should have her badge around her neck. Give me her name. Okay. Let me ask you this.
Can I get a supervisor?
If I call...
Can I dig in my pocket to grab my phone?
Sure, you can get your supervisor as well.
Okay, no, I want your supervisor.
Oh, I don't...
Well, can you call one?
I don't have one on duty.
What do you
right now?
D Blasky. All right.
Give me.
I'm gonna give you. You gonna get what you gotta get coming.
772 the county. Can I have your name on?
Make sure you tell them the right thing. You ain't doing nothing wrong.
I know you're not.
I know you ain't doing nothing wrong, right?
I'm not saying you're doing it.
Right.
You can cancel that. I didn't say you're doing anything wrong, but I want you to identify yourself because you're going in and out of all these buildings. That's all I asked for, right?
Grandmother.
And then he's not in any of uniform, and she has no badge, and she has no badge, and she has no
Miss Lady,
Where's
but
the badge?
you making sure we're the bad people. So I'm
at anybody's phones. I want a badge.
Let's go.
I want a badge.
Let's go. I want to go to jail.
I want a badge.
Because I'm looking.
I want a badge.
Put me in handcuffs. Let's go.
I want a badge.
I'm not breaking any law, Miss Lady.
Actually, you're trespassing.
You have to be trespassing to do
You're
trespassing.
trespassing. It's private property. It's private property.
Listen, you have to be trespassing. You the cop. You know the law.
You are trespassing. It's private property.
We're not trespassing. You have to be trespassed.
Okay, so can we leave?
No, we stay.
Okay, we can stay. So are we being detained?
2772 to 2772.
So we are being detained.
Are we being detained?
I just want your
So we're being
identification.
detained because
Are we being detained?
Give me your badges. If you can certainly show a badge to anybody here, you can show me the badge.
We have a
You are.
civil servant,
All I did was ask you for your identification.
So
How am I being hostile?
let's
All I asked
de-escalate.
you, did I ask you for your just
You
your
protect and
identification?
serve me. Can you de-escalate?
You are a civil
Give
servant.
me your
Can you please de-escalate?
identification of where you people
Yes,
work.
I
That's
will
it.
give you my identification.
I asked the first
Will
thing I
you?
asked you.
Okay, but
That's
before
all I
the
asked
law
for.
states, in order for me to identify to a police officer in the state of Pennsylvania, you have to have reasonable, articulable suspicion that I've committed a crime, have committed a crime.
No. As long as there's a
Suspicion.
As long as there is a complaint, I have to get to the bottom of the complaint.
but Miss
correct?
Lady, you don't
so I
have-
don't know if anything is
We
going
have an
on.
appointment.
I don't
We came
have,
here for appointments.
I don't know that.
We're telling you.
You came out. You
When
came
you
out
came
here.
We don't have to give you.
Go over there.
We don't have to give you.
you're not
All
gonna talk to me
I
like that,
asked
young
you for
lady.
was your identification
You're not
and who
gonna
you
talk to me
work
like
for. That's all I asked for.
Miss Lady, and
Right.
I will
That's
give
all
you
I
that.
asked.
like my lawyer's
But I
number?
stand on law, though.
Would you like my my lawyer's number?
We can give you our supervisor.
Is that what you would like?
You can contact our
Sounds like
supervisor.
that sounds like that was
And who
doing.
you work for. That's all I'm asking you.
Okay.
Right?
My name is Jeffrey
That's
Geist.
it.
I will.
I am not speaking to you.
I'm talking
When I'm
to you.
speaking to you, I will be looking
Why
at
you
you.
being so hostile, Miss
Don't get
Lady?
in my face.
Yes.
You want to get mad at me?
Identification.
We
You want to get
recorded
mad at me
this.
because
I
if you get mad at
don't
him,
care.
Everybody
Give
can-
me your identification, who you work for. That's all I'm asking for.
Me too.
ain't nobody worry about
You're
you.
a police caller, bro.
Yeah,
We do have badges, lady.
Suspicion to me thinks something is going
Miss
on.
Lady.
They don't have badges.
Look what we're wearing.
No, she doesn't.
Look what we're wearing.
Don't pull it out.
She doesn't.
We're working.
Does she have that on?
So, Miss Lady,
Wait, Miss Sir, Mr. Sir.
That's all
Miss
right.
Sir,
Miss Sorry.
you put you on YouTube. You going on YouTube. You about to be famous. In fact, y'all right with the camera crew. Where the camera crew at?
We don't have it over there.
Okay.
She does not
Well,
have.
how about
she
this?
Does not
Until
have
your
her vest
supervisor
on.
get here,
I
I'm
don't
going
have a supervisor
to
on
invoke
shift
my
now.
Fifth Amendment. Now, if you want to arrest me, you can do that. I'm sorry you have to go
my
like
Fifth
this.
Amendment as well.
But for a man that's protecting his rights, you
Your
want me
rights
to.
is what? To identify
Okay,
yourself?
no, to plead the
To
fifth
identify
because I
who
have
you're
not
working
committed
for.
a crime. I only answer when I commit a crime, Miss Lady. I have not committed a
All I'm
crime.
asking you for is your ID.
But I will have to give that if I commit a crime. You're so used to arresting people. Nope. Come on, I beat y'all like this, man.
I'm very adept in
You can make me leave.
the law states. So.
Now, if you're gonna add me on Snapchat, if you're gonna add me on Facebook or something like that, I'll give you my name. But I'm not
So
giving you
here's
my
the thing.
name.
It would have been so much easier.
Yeah, but
just to
now
give me
y'all
the name.
got us out here like we the bad people.
Nobody's saying that.
But we're not the bad people.
Bad people. So the process is when I
She the one that called the police.
If you would have just given
Police.
Constitutionalist.
okay, but now you're gonna have to start all over. Whatever you're gonna come back a different day.
Oh, I'm done now.
We got
I'm gonna
different
go to the
ops on
bar.
different
I'm
blocks.
gonna have a drink. You might see me there.
She said,
Now I'm here to
Listen,
say-
I know
What did she
I get
say?
the buy from you.
Michaela.
Your
2
job is
a.m.
to get my name, run me through your system.
I wasn't running anybody.
This lady, come on,
I was
man.
not. I wasn't.
Okay, I'll give you this
running
much. I'll give you this much. I did 6.5 years in prison. There's nothing you can tell me.
Can I get a light? Can I get a cigarette?
There's nothing you can tell me about the law. You can't. Look at me now. Look at the knowledge I gave you.
I got you. That gave me so
Yeah,
much
'cause you know I'm
knowledge.
right,
I don't even
though.
know if I can comprehend it.
All right, you might want to be an attorney
Right.
and not a cop.
Right.
Because you just try.
How long you been the police?
What she did was, it's a scare tactic. She say,
Yep. You love it. Love it.
Hello.
Howdy.
Can I see your driver's license, proof of insurance, please?
Is there any reason for it?
Yes.
What's the reason?
One of the neighbors in the
This neighbor right here.
neighborhood called in saying that you were taking photographs of her while she was out in her yard.
Taking photographs of her?
Yeah.
How would she know that? How would you know I was taking photographs of
May I see
you?
your driver's license, proof of insurance, please?
Was it a crime to take photographs on a public area? It's not. It's not. actually.
Okay. It can be considered
Let's hear this.
intrusive and disorderly conduct.
So is it intrusive and disorderly conduct? Is it or isn't it? Do you suspect me of having committed a crime? Am I in the commission of a crime? Yes or no? That's simple.
That's what I'm trying to determine.
Well, no, I'm not. So you've determined it
I don't
now.
have to take that for your word for that.
So are you telling me I am unable, as a free citizen of the United States of America, to sit in a public area, public space, with my phone on my mount, which is where I prefer it to be? Doesn't mean it's taking pictures. That's just where phones go, on the mounts. You're not supposed to hold your phone in Minnesota?
That actually doesn't.
Well, I'm just getting ahead of time. It's safer, isn't it?
You actually had your phone.
Hey, I have a question. What street is this? Is this Oak Street? Hey, is 6186 Oak Street 4 houses down?
Could be.
I'm not asking you.
It very easily could be.
It
yes.
is, actually. I'll just confirm for everybody. It is, actually.
Okay. So, if you were going to 6186 Oak Street, why not sit?
11 a.m. And no, I'm not going to sit right in front of their house. Because
So
this
sit
is
in front
public
of-
space. So I can sit anywhere along this street I please. Any day of the week I please. Any time of day I please.
And all I asked you was if you were lost.
And then you went and called the police on me after I said, no, I'm not lost. Thank you for your help.
Why I was nervous.
Thank you for your help. I know it's terrifying that there's a colored person in your neighborhood.
My husband's black, honey.
All right. Well, then
My
why
kids
don't you
are
go
all
back
half
into your
black.
home?
Okay. All right.
I'm sorry, officer.
You might as well just go back in because.
Yes,
we're
because
not-
there's no crime being committed. Have a nice day. Can I help you?
Sure.
What can I help you with?
What's your-
Actually, am
May
I being
see your work
detained?
order?
Am I being detained? No, you may not. That's private information. I'm not going to share with a random person. Am I being
I'm not a
detained?
random person.
Am I being detained? You are a random person. You
I am
haven't even
not.
identified yourself as a police officer. Appalling. That's appalling. Am I being detained now for the 15th time on camera? Yes or no?
Yes.
I'm being detained. What am I
Yes.
being detained for?
Investigation into a suspicious activity.
What's the suspicious activity? Sitting in a public space with my phone on my mount?
I don't
It's
know.
all on camera. Do you understand that? I'm going to go to your department and send them the video.
Okay. What have I done wrong?
You're illegally detaining me. You clown. Are you kidding me? What a joke. Do you see my partner down here as well filming? You clown. You are a joke. Go get a real job. Go get a real job. You rude human. Get away from me.
What have I done that's rude?
You're illegally detaining me. You just stated it on camera.
Yes, I am
Oh
detaining
my
you
Lord,
during the
you're
investigation
hilarious.
of a suspicious activity that was reported
All right.
to my
Well,
office.
is there a crime being committed? Has there been a
I
crime
don't know.
committed?
I have not been able to
What are you
determine
going to do
that
to lead
because
up
you're
with?
not
What are you going to
cooperating.
do to lead up with your investigation? What are you going to do?
That's why I'm trying to discuss this with you and determine what it is that you're doing in the area.
None
I
of
don't-
anybody's business because this is public property that I pay taxes for.
Okay, so what you're saying is you're a resident of the city of North
I'm not
Branch?
saying anything to you. I don't need to answer your questions. I've committed no crimes. I am not in the commission
Then
of
I
a
don't
crime,
know
and
that you pay for
I don't
any of
believe
this road.
any. Okay. All right.
Okay. I'm just trying to figure out what's going on.
Well, you're
I got-
wasting your time.
The only person that's been rude has been you.
Great. I'm being harassed by 2 random people for sitting in a public place in my own state.
Okay. So, I'm not a random person.
You are to me.
Okay. And you're
You're not a
random
cop
person to me.
until I've committed a crime. Otherwise, you have no business talking to me, questioning
And I
me,
have no-
illegally detaining me on camera. Bet you regret that.
No, actually I don't.
Okay.
That's why I have not told you to shut off your camera because I have done nothing
You cannot
wrong.
tell me to shut off my camera.
Exactly.
Why would you even bring up the fact that you haven't told me? Because you can't in the
Because
first place.
you brought it up
Whether
in the
I'm
first
committing
place,
a crime or
moron.
not, you cannot tell me to turn off my camera.
Exactly, I can't.
Is your camera on?
Yes.
Is it?
Unfortunately, I don't have my mic on me, but my camera is on.
What a joke. Good Lord.
Because I never expected any
Well, I
kind of
have
issue.
a 11 o'clock appointment, so you have 8 minutes to do this, and then I'm going to my appointment because I am not detained unless you have a legitimate, lawful reason to detain me.
And I tried explaining that to you.
Okay, well,
that my
where's the
legitimate
investigation at? Where's the investigation
I'm
at?
still trying to determine if what you're claiming is correct or what she's claiming
Doesn't
is
really
correct.
matter. I can
Yeah, it
take
does.
pictures of anybody's house from the public spot. You can't trespass my eyes, and you cannot stop me from taking any pictures of anything from a public spot.
That's correct.
So why are we here talking?
Because the reason this has gone on so long is because you won't cooperate.
I don't need to cooperate.
Okay.
I don't need to. I would need to if I'd committed a crime, correct?
Or if I knew that you had committed a crime, you would already
am I
be
being
pulled out.
suspected of committing a crime? Am I being, that's a yes or no. Am I being suspected of committing a crime? Do you suspect me of committing a crime?
At this time, no.
Okay, then have a
Except-
nice day. Kick rocks. You're dismissed.
Other than I'm smelling an odor coming from your car.
Oh, here we go. Go get your
That-
puppy then, clown. You can be embarrassed for another 30 minutes on camera. This is going on YouTube. This is going on Facebook. What's your name and badge number?
Officer David Jansen, badge 518.
Thank you. 40 minutes later. Thank you for identifying yourself, Officer
It hasn't been 40
Jansen.
minutes.
13 minutes, exactly. Thank
Okay.
you for identifying
Quite
yourself.
the difference between 13
All right.
and 40.
Thanks for the correction. Thank you for
So
identifying
I'm willing
yourself
to identify
13 minutes
myself.
later.
Why
I don't
are you
need to.
not?
I'm a private citizen.
So am
you
I.
are required to, actually. Don't get that twisted, buddy. You're a police officer.
Well, you said I was a random person.
I can say whatever I want. I'm
Okay.
a private citizen.
All right.
Are you going to go get your puppy, or are we going to waste more tax dollars
No,
on
I'm not.
camera?
I am not getting my puppy.
Oh, my goodness gracious.
Okay?
So why are you still here, then?
Because...
What are you looking at
I'm
in my
trying to answer all
car?
your
Look at
questions.
this crazy random person looking in my car.
I've already identified myself. You already said I'm a police officer. I'm no longer a random person.
I'm
dude.
talking to the camera. Thank you.
So now, well, you've said it on camera that I'm not a not a random person. You
Look at how
identified me
upset
as a
you're
police
getting.
officer.
Look at how upset you're getting. Be professional.
I am being professional.
All right.
It's that you are
I don't need to be professional, buddy. It's not my job to be a police officer. I'm a private citizen.
So, CRI, thank you very much.
This case is another stark reminder of why knowing your rights is essential. You are not obligated to provide ID unless there is reasonable suspicion of a crime. Officers may try to intimidate or manipulate you into compliance, but standing firm ensures your constitutional rights remain protected. Always ask, am I being detained? If the answer is no, you are free to leave. Film everything, stay calm, and never let an officer pressure you into giving up your rights. Education is power. Use it. Imagine this. You're going about your day, minding your own business, when suddenly you're stopped, questioned, and demanded to show ID for absolutely no reason. The officer gives no clear explanation, refuses to call a supervisor, and treats you as guilty until proven innocent. This isn't law enforcement, it's intimidation. In today's case, we dive into yet another example of an officer abusing their authority, trying to coerce compliance instead of respecting rights. But the question is, will the citizens stand their ground, or will they be forced into submission? Let's find out.
So I'm at 2000 Rocky Road.
No, that's it, brother. I'm not up to nothing, you know? Just trying to get everything going, get on with my day.
Yeah, 10-4. You have a license on you?
Yes, sir.
Any more weed or anything?
No weed, brother.
No? Okay.
Nothing.
You guys just smoke it? I can smell it.
No,
You know what the
I
mask
smoked
on
on this last night.
Last night?
I have 3 beautiful kids. I do not smoke around them. You get what I'm saying? Like
Wait,
I told you last time.
Are you the one that pulled over that was
Yes,
speeding down?
I'm showing you my ticket. Yes, I'm showing you my ticket, brother. You know, I'm just trying to get on with my day. That's it. That's why I told you that you not recognize me.
No, I just.
You know, I'm just trying
you
to
just
get on
told me
with
about
my
your kids,
day.
and I'm like,
Yeah.
wait, you look like this guy.
Yeah, I don't
no
smoke
worries,
in
dude.
front of my kids.
No?
I
Okay.
smoked last night. That was that, man.
Yeah,
You
no
know,
worries.
nothing going on. You know.
All right, you got your license on you, buddy?
Yes. I'm the one that lives right here.
Oh, you live here?
Yeah. Don't just drop me off. He's the one that took me to Walgreens.
I was literally about to go pay this too. I was just giving him a ride to the Walgreens, and that was that, man.
No worries, man.
You know?
I'm gonna be at 2832 guys. Copy 27 right now. D David 40028082193.
That's not cool, man.
Here's what it is, man.
I mean, I know you looked at me too, like.
Well, I looked at the car, and
I know,
I
but
can't see inside the car.
I had my window down.
Yeah, the window down.
I had my window cracked. You see me?
It's
Come
cracked,
on,
but
brother.
I still can't see inside the car, man. You know what I'm saying?
Like, that's not cool,
Can I see
man.
inside the car?
For what? There's nothing in here, sir.
No, I'm saying, can I see? Like, can you? If you're standing outside, can you see inside the car?
No, but I mean, I had my window cracked. You get what I'm saying? I'm not trying to get another ticket. This, like, come on, you know, like, I'm already trying to get one out the way. I'm not trying to go through that stuff again, sir. You know, like, I'm just trying to get this out the way, take them off. You know, you see me, I seen you. Literally just busted it. You see me. We made eye contact.
I started recording you.
Right when you pulled
when you pulled in.
The car in.
See you
Sir, come on, man. I'm not trying. I'm not
It's
trying
cool.
to
It's cool.
or anything,
I got it
you know?
on camera. I've been recording him.
You know, I seen you. We made eye contact. You let the car go. I went. I thought you were gonna stop right there, and you literally went around.
All right. So here's the thing.
You know,
I can't even make eye contact with you because these tints are so.
I know,
so
but
dark.
like I told you, already gave me a ticket. I'm gonna take them off. I just haven't got the chance to it. I want to pay my ticket, take these tints off, and that's it. Go on with my thing. I'm not for what, sir? I'm not doing nothing wrong. For what, sir? For what? There's nothing wrong. I didn't do nothing wrong, sir.
I can smell the weed coming from.
But there's nothing. I'm telling you.
You want me to step out?
Come on, man. Like, I'm just trying to go on with my thing.
Do you have a little bit of weed?
No, this is all there was. This is all there was in the car.
Okay,
you know, like you're making my, you know, like I'm just trying to go on with my day, and you're like doing the most. Like,
ooh,
damn. Like, for what, man? I didn't do nothing. Like I didn't do nothing, man. Like, that's not cool. For what, man? Like, I didn't do nothing.
For what? I'm not gonna identify myself. I haven't done nothing wrong. You pulled him over.
I know. Step out.
You pulled him over, boss.
Okay, but I had to search the car, so step out. Put your hands up here.
Well, don't touch me. Don't touch me. Don't touch me, boss. Don't touch me. I haven't done anything wrong. I have not done anything wrong. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. I'm not gonna identify nothing. You pulled him over.
Guess what? I'm searching you, so you have to identify.
Okay, check my front pocket. Go ahead. You can check my front pocket because this is a hoodie. This is a hoodie. Check it.
Alright, come this way.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. No problem.
I put my hands in my pocket because it's kind of cold.
Yeah,
You already searched me.
Yeah, you're good.
You already patted us down and everything, you know, like, that's not cool. Can I get my phone, sir?
It's fine where it is.
Not cool at all, man. Not at all. Hold on here too, man.
Is that the Pro or the Pro Max?
Max. Pro Max, yeah. Oh, shenanigans.
Damn. That's crazy. I had this truck for 5 years. Never have I had an issue over it. You know, now one little ticket for that, like, that's, you know, that's crazy. That's ridiculous, you know.
I can't guarantee it because did you get like a state ticket? Like one you gotta go to
He gave
court
me
for?
the same ticket.
No,
That's why when I seen him, I was like,
buddy.
oh, this guy again, like, literally, like, now I feel like that's harassment.
More often than not.
I know I can't have the front ones. Yes, I understand.
No, that's what I'm saying. More often than not, if you get it removed and you show documentation, whether it's a picture or if you get it professionally done,
Yes,
and you
but
show the
he
invoice.
didn't even have no reason to pull me over. I literally pulled out from the
And now you guys are searching us for what, tints? It's cool. We'll file a complaint. We'll file a complaint. It's all good.
It's your protocol. But that's crazy.
No,
I've been recording him ever since he just seen the truck and busted it. It's cool.
I really do. I'm saying if you get the tints fixed before your court date,
That is true.
more often than not, I've seen the dirt throw it out.
This is the first place I drive up down to Grant to go to my family for 5 years. Never have I had this issue. Fuck is cool.
He threw away and short. We literally just went to Walgreens and tried coming back.
You get me right because I can't drive. I don't have a license.
Crazy. You okay?
Freezing. Yeah, I forgot to put on lotion, dude. Look how ashy I got. That's crazy. Jesus. It's cool, bro. Just file a complaint after the harassment.
You know? Like, he literally seen me. We made eye contact.
You can't make eye contact with him.
It's cool. A video speaks 1,000 words, papas. We're good.
You know, like, he literally made a left, busted it, and got right behind me.
That's a nice ass house. They slapped.
Yeah, but the window was down. He clearly seen me. What was I doing wrong?
Cool. Jogging place.
That's not cool, man. Not cool at all.
They're gonna give me back my deal right when it's done.
Yeah, they're just gonna run. He's just gonna run name.
They'll give it back.
Yeah. Even though you should have never gave me your ID, they didn't pull you over.
Well, I found something. I live here.
That. Sweet baby Jesus. How do you guys do it, man?
Layers. I got a sweater on. The shirt
Oh,
that
okay.
my uniform shirt is insulated.
Oh,
and I'm
okay,
wearing
okay.
an under layer shirt. And I'm still freezing. I don't know how you do it.
Well, I wasn't planning to stand outside for 5 minutes.
The trunk's open.
Just pull it.
Hold it. That's it.
Trying to get back in the car, sir.
Sound system, that's it. Nothing crazy. What was that?
How much it cost?
How much that cost me? Well, I invested money within time, little by little. I had a cheaper system.
Yep.
Then I went and I got a different box, you know. That's it.
Add-ons, little by little.
Little by little. I didn't go and splurge on it. That's
Holy
expensive,
shit.
man.
Okay, put my hat on.
Go ahead. What's up?
It's freezing. Smart man.
This is why, and I still don't listen. My mom says I was a kid, wear gloves.
Alright. You gotta change those tips, okay? Alright?
Alright.
You say?
Yeah, I get that,
Alright.
but that's not.
We can hop
cool,
back in the
man,
car?
you know, like, I've been honest
Yeah?
with you, you know, we've
Good?
been sincere.
Good?
and
Yeah, you
Excuse
gotta
me?
get back in the car if you want.
Excuse me?
Come over here. What's your name?
I'm straight. You go ahead. I'm cool. I'm gonna identify. You pulled him over. I'm not gonna identify. This is
Well,
a
here's
stop
the
an
thing.
ID.
Hold on. Here's the thing. I pulled you out the car and I searched you. Okay? So I need to identify you.
No, I'm straight.
Okay.
Yeah, if it would have been if it would have been a call, it would have been a different story. Since it's not a call, you just pulled him over. You pulled him over. You could ask him for, hey, you're not gonna ask for my ID. I choose not to identify myself.
Okay.
I have not done nothing wrong.
so
You
you want
clearly searched
wanna
me.
do obstruction.
I have
I
nothing.
didn't search you. I pat you down.
You patted me down. I clearly have nothing. I've done nothing.
Right.
Absolutely nothing wrong.
Okay, so you want to
So
go...
I'm all right. I'm all right.
Is that what you want to do? You want to go down
I
for
got you.
obstruction?
If you want,
wanna go down for obstruction?
if you want a lawsuit, you could take it there. I've been recording you from the go.
That's fine. Go back
From
to
the
I'll
go.
be right
Yeah,
back.
I've been peaceful. You just want me to identify myself for absolutely no reason, papas.
Can I jump in my vehicle? Yeah, go back. You guys have
Well, now they're having a junta.
Yeah, you'll get back in a second, guys.
Alright. Let's go.
Good go?
Yeah, go.
They stopped us because of tints, and he's trying to identify me. He asked for your brother's ID. Yeah, some illegal ass.
For what?
Because I told you to.
You haven't have a reason, sir. You didn't pull me
what,
over. But you didn't pull me
Get the
over.
license out, or I'll hit for a backup, and I'll take
call
you
your
out of
supervisor.
the car.
Call your
Get your
supervisor.
driver's license
Call your
out.
supervisor, sir.
Get your driver's license out right now.
Call your supervisor.
Get
Please
your
call your
driver's
supervisor.
license.
Because you're not pulling me over
You
neither.
get your driver's license
Call
out
your
right now.
supervisor.
Show me ID.
Call your supervisor.
What do you need my ID for, sir?
Well, because you want to run your mouth to me.
No, because you was looking at my license plate for what?
Exactly.
For what?
You don't have the right to run this.
I got my rights
You
to
don't have
do
the right
anything
to
I
run this
want to
place.
do. I'm a police officer.
You can't
That
run this
doesn't
place.
Get your
mean
driver's
anything.
license out,
That
or I'll
doesn't mean
pull you
anything.
over and I'll tow your car.
You can't tow my car.
You're
not pulling me over. You're not pulling me over.
Get your
What is your badge
license
number,
out.
sir?
Right there it is.
What's
right
your name?
Can you read it to me?
Yeah.
What's your name?
Read your badge number and your name.
Get your driver's license
Read
out,
your
or I'm gonna
badge.
lock you
I'm
up.
asking you. You can't
I'm
lock me
telling
up. You can't lock me up.
Control Tom 3315.
We're asking you to call a supervisor, sir.
Yeah. I'm telling you, we're not getting a supervisor.
We're not getting a supervisor? Refusing to identify himself.
Get your driver's license out.
A civil servant.
Off duty.
Off duty, pulling people over at Nordstrom parking
Ain't
lot.
nobody pulled you over. You stopped.
Well, if you ain't pull us over, you don't need to see no license.
You jumped out and stopped me.
No, I said, show me your driver's license.
You jumped out and stopped me.
I said, show me your ID.
You jumped out and stopped
I'm
me,
not
sir.
gonna argue with you.
It's
Sir,
not an argument.
Okay, we just had, it's just
okay.
one question. What was the reason for you jumping out on us?
Suspicious behavior.
What, like what?
Exactly.
What was the suspicious behavior?
Exactly.
Buying a bunch of shoes
But
at
you guys
Nordstrom?
are coming back around to look at me.
No,
or
you jumped
do
out the
whatever
car.
You're gonna do. I
You
don't
jumped
know
out
if
the
you got
car
guns or
first.
what.
You jumped out the car first. That's why we
Get
came
your
back.
driver's license out. It's the last time I'm going to tell you.
Because you ain't got to do nothing. He can't even pull you over out there. He can't pull you over.
Get your driver's license.
Let's go,
out.
cuz.
We're gonna wait for backup, sir.
Yeah, we wait.
An authority over you, or
You
however.
don't have no authority over
Not
me.
me. Not
We're
me.
asking, we want
Your
the
cop has some
supervisor.
authority over me.
Your
Who's your
supervisor?
supervisor?
I don't have a supervisor out.
Oh, you're a self-contracted civil servant. Is that what you're saying?
I don't answer questions to you. We'll wait.
You don't even answer what your name is, officer?
Nope.
You can't even tell us that?
Nope.
Are you really an officer of the law?
Yep.
We don't have any proof that you are.
Well, that's
Because
too
you have a
bad.
shirt that
Get
says
your driver's license out.
What is your proof that you're even legal to
Shut up.
us? What is
Why
your
don't
proof?
you shut up?
What
I'm
is
not
your
talking
proof?
to you.
What is your proof? I'm being calm. You don't have to yell and spit in the car.
Yeah, I do.
Now you're spitting bodily fluids on us.
Yeah. There you go.
You know,
Better get your driver's license out.
that's all right, officer. We're compliant. You have to suspect him of doing something. Suspicious behavior.
These guys were inside there. They got a bunch of stuff, and then they run their mouth to me as they were leaving to try to make sure I didn't get their license plate. And then he didn't want to show me ID.
Officer Strelman.
No, they didn't steal items.
We bought a bunch of items.
They bought a bunch of stuff, but when they were sitting right here, I was trying to get their license plate. He hollers out the window, "You're not getting my plate," and he takes off. So I went to get him. Then he comes back and he stops here. So I asked him for driver's license.
It's all on video. That's not what happened.
What infraction did he commit?
Nothing at all, officer.
It's suspicious behavior. I'm wanting an ID.
Okay. What was suspicious about it?
Because he was calling me out in my car.
What did I call you, sir? I didn't call you anything.
You
I
wouldn't
asked
know
you.
what
I
I
asked you
was
what was you
doing.
trying to get my license plate for? That's what I asked you.
Okay. Well,
and then I came back to really see what was going on.
That's why we stopped in front of the store
with my hazards on, and he jumped out. We have it on record. He jumped out and told me to stop,
and started asking us for ID and all this and that. And
And he said we was looking suspicious. How? We was in the same store he was in. We was shopping.
He just
I'm
seen
a
us
loyal
shop.
customer here. I shop here all the time. The thing is, he asked for my license. For what reason?
That's all we asked him, officer. That's all we asked him. What infraction or what crime do you suspect us of committing? And then we asked him for a supervisor. He said, "You're not getting a supervisor."
hang tight for me for just 1 second.
Yes, sir.
As far as I know, based upon what happened, I don't think either of us have any reasonable suspicion to believe that there's a crime taking place.
Right.
It says there's no reason for a traffic stop at this point.
Right.
So there's no legal requirement for you to identify yourself to an officer at that
Right,
point. So
right.
if you don't want to give him ID, then you don't have to give him ID at that point.
And we tried to be calm and talk to him like that, and he just, I don't have to tell you anything. He's leaning in the car, spitting all in the car. He's just, I don't know if he's having a bad day. His wife left him. I don't know.
Could be.
I don't know,
Your
man.
guess is as good as mine.
But hey, man, I appreciate
as far
you,
as I'm
boss.
concerned, you guys are good to go. All
Yes,
right,
sir.
take care, all right?
Appreciate it.
This case is a textbook example of why knowing your rights is essential. Just because an officer demands your ID doesn't mean you have to comply, unless they have reasonable suspicion of a crime. Intimidation tactics, vague accusations, and refusal to call a supervisor are all red flags. If you ever find yourself in a similar situation, remember, stay calm, ask if you're being detained, and always record the encounter. Police accountability starts with us. If we don't stand up for our rights, no one else will. Imagine walking down a public sidewalk, minding your own business, when suddenly, a police officer demands to know who you are, what you're doing, and why you're there. You know your rights, but they insist you comply. No crime, no suspicion, just an arbitrary demand for ID. Do you give in, or do you stand your ground? Today, we dive into yet another case of law enforcement overstepping its boundaries, challenging a citizen who refuses to be bullied into compliance.
Driver's license?
No.
So you're going to refuse to be listed as a witness since you sat here and videotaped the entire scene?
If you need a copy of the video, I can give you a copy of the video.
Well, yeah, but we're also going to need to identify you in our report that you were here videoing, so when we come to get a copy of that video, we can get that.
All right, let me talk to your supervisor.
He said that he won't want to give us his name or date of birth until he talks to our supervisor. So.
And you're probably going to end up going to jail because right now you're witnessing a crime.
Well, I asked to talk to a supervisor. He's here, so why can't I speak with him?
Because you're refusing to give your information, you'll be going to jail for failure to identify as you're a witness to a crime.
So I need to give you my ID to speak to your supervisor? Is that what you're telling me?
No.
Okay, I need to speak to your supervisor.
Why do you need to speak to the supervisor?
Because I requested to speak to him.
What warrants that?
Because I requested to speak to him and he's here.
Okay. So what's your point?
He's here, I need to speak with him.
You've got no part of the scene, right? But you want to speak to our supervisor?
You can speak to him.
Okay.
Yeah, but you'll be in handcuffs and it'll be at the jail. Is that what you want to do?
I need to speak to your supervisor.
Is that what you want to do?
I need to speak to your supervisor.
Why aren't you understanding? You put yourself in this situation right here. You see that? You're on private property.
Private
right now.
or public?
You're on private property right now.
Okay, what does that have to do with anything?
Do you have permission to be here?
Did the owner trespass me?
Well, this guy...
He doesn't want you here.
This guy actually did call and tell us he wanted you to leave.
That guy right there?
So...
What's his name?
So what's your point?
What's the guy's name that don't want me here?
So do you want to identify yourself so we can list you as a witness to this crime, or?
I'm just asking a simple question. The guy that you just talked to, he doesn't want me here.
Yes.
So is he trespassing?
Would you like for me to go ask him to tell you to leave himself?
Do you already have that notice?
Yes, he told us when he came over here and gave me his business.
Then why do you have to go ask him then?
If you would like for him to tell you himself.
He can tell me whatever he needs to do. If he needs to tell me to leave, I'll leave. Simple as that. He needs to give me a warning before you can trespass me.
Well, now until you identify yourself, now you're forced to not leave.
All right, I need to speak to your supervisor.
Okay.
What's your name and badge number?
Don't worry about it. You'll get it in a minute.
What's up, Buck? You guys got the same nameplates?
Yeah, Deputy Chelly, 315.
You like that? You got the same nameplates?
Yeah.
Same person or?
Yeah, we're the same person.
We're all one.
He's the same person as me. There's obviously two of us standing here, but we're the same people.
All right, must be twins or something.
Yep. Very well could be. So why'd you come over here?
I don't answer questions.
You don't answer questions?
I don't.
So you just like coming and getting in the middle of crime scenes and filming them? I mean, it probably would have been a good idea to keep walking today.
Where'd you come from?
That's not relevant.
It's not relevant?
No, it's not.
So you just...
How do we know you didn't get out of this vehicle? Go behind and you're with them and you walked over.
Did you just really ask me that?
Did I seriously just ask you that?
Is that a serious question?
Yeah, it actually is a serious question. Why would you randomly walk up to this and then fail to identify yourself?
I already told your supervisor what I do. I'm a
It's all right. I really don't care what you do. It doesn't matter. So,
you have a question? No, I'm just waiting on this business card and I'm out of here. That's it.
I gave you my name and badge number.
I asked for a business card. You said you were
I told you I don't have it.
We all don't have it, man. Okay, what's your name and badge number?
My name is Cameron Chelly. My badge number is 315.
Okay, thank you. All right, now, like I said, I already told you, I'm a journalist. I gather content for stores. That's it.
We had no problem with that, man. We just don't like the space. Everybody, I mean, CNN could come down here and prop it. We wouldn't tell them to leave. I mean, there's no difference just because you have a smaller camera. I don't care.
Right.
Just be careful where you go, okay? That's that's all we're trying to get at.
That's fine.
I have no problem you videotaping. There's no issue. We don't do anything wrong.
And that's what I told you earlier. I didn't have a problem with you videotaping.
Now, Sarge, am I free to go or am I being detained?
Until you give your name and
Hey, Pee.
Are you going to give in your name and date of birth or not?
I'm talking to your sergeant right now.
He's not talking to you. He's on the phone.
I'm not talking to you either. I'm talking to your sergeant.
It doesn't matter. Guess what? We both have the same job.
He's a higher rank than
one
you.
way or another.
He's a higher rank than you. That's why I speak. This is who I have to speak with. He's here, so that's
great.
who I'm speaking with.
That's great.
Okay.
But I made contact with you before he did.
Doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
I'm not sure you're really versed in the law good enough in the fact that you're failing to ID. You will ID or you will not leave here.
I'm talking to you. I'm talking to your supervisor right now.
What'd you say your first name was again?
What?
What'd you say your first name was again? You told him. I just forgot it. Because I would like to address you by first name.
You can address me by sir,
okay,
Mr., whatever the case may
So
be.
earlier when I spoke to you and I asked you to move back and you refused, did I not tell you that it was okay to film us? And I encouraged you to keep filming us.
I didn't say you didn't.
Okay,
Nobody has a problem with you filming.
Obviously, y'all guys are like right up in my face right now.
Because you injected yourself into this crime
If I were
scene.
up in your face, then you would know.
You need anything from him? You good?
I'm good.
Do you want to make the place up? Okay. Are you trying to identify for us?
Yeah. All right. Let's go here. All right. Argument. You're not doing anything wrong, and but here's the deal. They got a point there. I mean, your worst case scenario is that your camera would be a part of evidence, but we're not going to go there because I have a camera. I have plenty of cameras going, so I don't need your camera. Now, I don't think I need your video, man. I'll be honest with you. I got plenty of video rolling, but I'm just telling you, worst case scenario, if something were major, yeah, we would need as much as we could.
Okay.
I mean, so just be careful with when you get into whatever you're doing. I know this is not the first time; it's going to be the last time. Hey, man, be careful.
I'll put me on that. Can't do that, sir.
How you doing?
Good, and you?
Good.
Anything we can help you with?
No, I'm just wondering why they're being bothered.
Can we put out a call that they're soliciting people?
Are they? Is that what it is? It's just a big, okay.
We have a city ordinance that says you can't panhandle. When people are asking for money, it's called panhandling.
All right. I don't know if they're panhandling. I'm just here making sure that everything's all good.
Yeah, that's why I'm here. I'm a cop. I'll make sure everything's all good.
I know. I'm making sure that you're all good.
I am all good. Okay.
I'm just making sure they're not being harassed.
No, I'm not harassing anybody.
All right,
They're harassing patrons going in asking them for money. It's called panhandling.
Right.
Okay.
What's your name? Officer, what's your name and badge number?
I don't have a badge number.
Or your ID number?
Do you have your ID?
No, sir. What's your ID?
Okay, what's your ID?
Well, I have it, but I'm going to give it.
I need your ID.
I want a Beeson.
I have your, what's your ID?
I'm not doing nothing illegal.
Okay. You asked me for my ID. I have the right to ask you for your ID.
You have the right to ask. I have the right to decline.
I
but
do have your right.
You're a public servant. That's
when
why I'm
I asked
asking.
for your ID, you're refusing to give me your ID.
That's where reasonable, articulable suspicion.
Excuse me?
Reasonable, articulable suspicion of a crime.
Do you have your ID?
Do you have reasonable? If you have that, I'll give you everything you want.
Do you have your ID? I just gave you my ID.
I don't answer questions.
So why don't you give me your ID?
I don't answer questions.
Okay, why don't you give me your ID?
You state a crime I'm accused of committing, and I'll give you everything you want.
Okay.
But until then, I'm a free citizen.
I'm just asking you for your ID.
Oh,
and I have the right to ask you for your ID since you asked me for mine.
You have the right to ask. That's sure.
Okay.
You start threatening me with arrest.
I didn't ask you. I didn't say you were being under arrest, did I?
No, you start threatening me with arrest.
Then why don't you continue on?
This is a public library.
It is public.
Huh? I'm doing my thing.
Good. I'm glad you are.
I'm just making sure that citizens ain't being harassed is all. If you're not harassing them,
me.
If you're not harassing them, then that's all good. But if you are, I'm just making sure.
Why are you harassing me?
I just want to know your name.
Why are you harassing me?
I just wanted to know your name.
Why are you harassing me?
I'm here for them.
They know me personally.
That's great. I'm just making sure they're not being harassed, and that's
I'm
it.
not harassing them.
Then you have nothing to worry about.
Why are you harassing me?
I just wanted to know your name.
Why are you harassing me?
I wanted to know your name. I just answered your question.
I told you that.
You said Beeson?
I did answer your question.
What is your employment ID number? What is your employment ID number?
I don't have an ID number.
You have no other way other than Beeson.
I don't have an ID number.
No employment number ID.
No, I don't.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
Have a good day.
You too. Don't violate anybody's rights today.
I don't ever violate anybody's rights, but you're violating
I hope
mine.
not. How so?
This is why knowing your rights is crucial. The moment you hesitate, the system takes advantage. You are not required to show ID unless you're suspected of a crime, and law enforcement cannot detain you without reasonable suspicion. If you ever find yourself in this situation, stay calm, assert your rights, and always record the interaction. The Constitution exists for a reason. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise.